How much farther do we have to go? Slinking through these alleys is wreaking havoc on my nerves.
It's either that or get caught by the League. We've got 2 more turns. How are you holding up?
As good as it can be expected.
How about the extra cargo?
He's not happy. It's almost like he can tell I'm stressed out.
Crazy. That's another reason why I'm never having kids. Alright, right around this corner and we'll be... My apartment! It's on fire! Who do that? Everything I own is in there!
They knew you'd be coming. A multiple felon. The League is trying to displace you.
My job, my stuff. I'd say I'm pretty friggin' displaced.
Don't worry. I know where we can go.
Where?
Thorn.
Thorn? Rupert Thorn? That'll really get the Black Mass to come after us.
Roman is dead. There's no way he could have made it out of there.
You really think Thorn will take us in?
If you sell your soul, yes.
Great. Lead the way.
Harl, are you...
She is not here. No guests allowed during surgery and convalescence.
Where am I? Dr. Woodrue?
I am not he. You are delirious. A side effect of the anesthesia. It may have additional effects given your physiology.
Woodrue, what have you done to me?
Removed a bullet. It nearly hit your heart, but has done severe damage. Someone without your toxins may have died, but your blood moves slower and coagulates faster when exposed. Unfortunately, there is nothing missing for me to have as a bonus.
Doctor, I can hear them. I can... under the earth. They're speaking to me.
Breathe in and rest. But if you wish to expire, I can guarantee that I will do things to your body the likes of which you have never dreamed. Your green skin would fit nicely on a new doll I am making, and her head would do well with a particular brand of topper. Ah, another patient. Do you have a...
Yeah, I have a contract. Let us in. See, Victor? Delightful. Just like you.
Good. A guy I can respect.
What my friend is trying to say is help me to a table and get started.
Table is occupied. I have the couch.
Whatever. Victor, you gonna make it? If you don't, our friend here is gonna make a killer lampshade out of you.
I make toys, not lampshades.
Uh-huh.
I've got it, boss. Just a little further.
I can operate where he lies. Looks to be a stab to the chest with an exit wound on the back.
One of those ninja swords.
You are bleeding.
I got shot a couple of times.
Near the lung. How is your breathing?
Good enough. Mind if I take that couch?
Be my guest.
Whoa! Wait a second. You got the green lady here? Is she dead?
Not yet.
Well, I can help you with that.
Your feuds stay outside of these walls. I have a reputation to keep.
That's all right. I'm gonna take delight in letting her know how her friends turned out. Roxy bleeding out on the floor, and the clown and her pet got taken down outside.
I don't care. Take off your shirt and let me inspect your wounds.
Ain't you gonna give me some anesthetic?
I have whiskey in the kitchen.
Bring it on in. And drink it like a fish.
One moment, please. I did not invite you in.
Some people do not need an invitation, especially when they fund the place.
This is not a part of our negotiation.
Is that Zaz? If he's here, then...
Well, look who it is. Thorn the Untouchable. Somehow I knew you'd get through this last night scot-free.
I drove by the East End on the way here. You are out of operation.
For now. My bank accounts still work.
Not anymore. I've had your holdings moved.
You can't touch my dough.
I own this city. I can do anything. I called my friends in each of Gotham's banks and had their assets transferred to a safe place, and none too soon. The League of Shadows began freezing them forcibly this morning. Don't worry, though, Roman. This does not mean I have stolen them. I'm protecting you and all those others that may still be alive after the night of long knives.
Oh, how heroic. So what now? I go to you to access my money?
Yes. Dollmaker, I'm making the same call for you. Your position here is untenable. I have a U-Haul on its way to collect your patients and, toys.
I've been here for years. I am not moving.
You will notice that it was not a request. Your talents are too valuable to be left to your decision. When the League has weakened, you can move back. For now, I have a realty company that will take possession of this property to keep it in limbo until your return.
Where are we going?
Someplace safe. It is safer for everyone involved that you don't know where that is. You will be going in the windowless U-Haul. Not that I don't trust you, Roman, but one cannot be too careful these days. Don't worry. If I was going to kill you, then I'd do it outright. Ah, your chariot arrives, gentlemen. It's time to go. Make it quick before you arouse suspicion.
Sorry to bother you, Master Bruce, but someone who claims professional ties with Mr. Fox has arrived. They claim to be here on a business matter for him. I buzzed them through the front gate.
Lucius wouldn't have sent anyone without notifying me first.
I agree. That is why I also sent signals to Masters Grayson and Gordon to be on standby.
Tell them to suit up and head over. After last night, we shouldn't take any chances.
Done, Master Bruce.
Showtime. Game face, Alfred.
As always, Master Bruce. Greetings. I have informed Mr. Wayne of your...
There's no reason for formal introductions. I like keeping my name in the shadows anyway.
You may not like formality, but I don't do business with those I haven't met, even if they are recommended by close friends.
Oh, that's adorable! Bless your sweet little heart. I'm not here to do business with you. Rather, I'm fulfilling my end of a bargain. So it is true. The great Bruce Wayne was laid low at Arkham. It must be wonderful to have powerful friends around who are able to bail you out.
The cave. Alfred, put the manor on lockdown.
Petty alarms mean nothing to me. Now, Mr. Wayne, we were in the middle of a transaction.
Milady, I must insist you do not make me use this.
I have heard you were an SAS man. My research does not disappoint. Do not take my lack of concern for disappointment. Dearie, do you mind remedying the situation for me?
Alfred, keep the gun on her. Lady, my friends will be by any moment. How well do you predict your chances being against the three of us?
Mr. Wayne, I want you to meet someone. Dr. June Moon. I have found her abilities to be quite fascinating. Now, let's drop our weapons.
Israel!
Master Bruce, I can't explain it.
Yes, she can be quite suggestible. Now, Bruce, let's take a look at that spine. Dr. Moon, the patient is yours, but it might behoove you to keep your observers in place.
Master Bruce, I can't move.
Alfred, neither can...
Pray tell, what mission is so important that it requires a hack of multiple satellites for the effect of effectively shutting the city down for 4 minutes?
Jason, don't answer him. Let me handle this.
Go ahead.
What, Ed? You want me to give you the answer rather than let you solve the riddle yourself?
Don't tempt me.
Oh, I'm not tempting. I'm more than happy to give you the answer. It's that...
Actually, On second thought, there's no reason to be so hasty. Let me think on it. My mind was simply bothered by the finer details of the operation.
See? You gotta know how to deal with him.
You're a bigger person than me. I would have shot him by now.
He's useful. Okay, looks like you're right. They've patched the erosion in this part of the cliffside.
I figured they might have figured out how I got in before.
Well, that leaves the alternative.
Which is...
Bruce has a backup system for the cave.
Yeah, so?
In the event that Gotham's electrical grids get shut down, he would have his auxiliary power go immediately into the Batcave, so he could suit up and go out to crack heads.
Yeah, but the only ways in are through the sub-bay, airstrip, and motorway, all of which are secured with several yards of blast doors. There's no way we're prying them open.
Right, but there's the bats.
What about them?
The bats live on a day and night cycle. He's timed their behavior with the opening of small vents that only look like erosion fissures on the outside. The vents also open whenever the lights turn on in the cave, so that they don't swarm and break things in a panic to get out. Those same vents will open for a brief few moments in an emergency situation.
I always wonder how those critters got fed. What happens if the vents close before we're through them?
Then we're stuck and there's no way out until he catches us.
And once we're inside, how do we get out?
Opening up the motorway door should be easy from the control center.
Are you ready?
Willing to withstand about 400 bats flying into your face?
It's not the worst thing I've had to do.
Then I'm ready. Nigma, hit it.
And, just like that, Gotham went back to sleep.
That's it. Come on, follow me. Oh, crap. I didn't think about the vents being pressure plated. He knows we're here. Nigma, did you turn off the alarm?
What alarm? I thought the power to the city was turned off. Is there something I should know?
No. Quick, Jason, not a moment to lose. Do your best not to shoot Bruce or Alfred, okay?
You know for a fact that I would never do that.
That's the thing. I really don't. Here we are, the end of the tunnel. I'm dropping down.
Right behind you. Home sweet home.
Okay, get what you're after and let's get out of here.
He's still got the Robin suits.
Bruce never gets rid of anything that can still be used.
Look at this. Shark repellent? I mean, how often do you have to use that?
Almost never. I think he had it created when Richard was still, 9 years old.
Have you ever wanted to go through his files and see if he has one on you?
I'm sure it wouldn't be anything flattering.
I remember looking over his shoulder one time and seeing some on the Justice League. He never told me why.
Why do you think? If any one of them goes evil, he's got a kill switch in place.
An evil Superman. That takes a heck of an imagination to dream up.
Well, yeah. Bruce's nights are littered with nightmares. Trust me, I've seen him wake up in the middle of the night more times than I care to count.
It's not sustainable.
I know. Why do you think I'm helping you do this? If he won't give up the suit voluntarily, then those who know better can force it away from him.
You still love Bruce, don't you?
It doesn't matter anymore.
It does. He needs someone who cares for him right now.
He has that.
You know what I mean.
Get the suit and let's go.
Did you know he has a suit with ammo bandoliers?
He has one for every situation. Maybe his wardrobe has grown since you were a kid.
Seeing that he won't miss it, I'll be putting it to good use.
I'll hit the command switch for the blast doors. Do you have a favorite mode of transportation?
I've always had a thing for bikes.
It's a good thing I dressed in leather.
Hit the switch and let's go. I've got a city to save.
Right behind you.
Renee, what are you doing calling at 10 o'clock at night?
I'm tired of waiting, Crispus.
Are you drunk?
So what if I am?
Are you at home?
You could say that.
You're not at the offices, are you? Christ, Renee, how'd you get in there?
I let myself in through the garage. I'm good at skulking when I'm wasted. I'm taking the fire escape to the roof.
What are you doing? The League is liable to kill you on sight. You saw what happened last night. Taking down a cop is child's play for...
You're right. I did see what happened last night. You and Gordon did too. Where are the police, Crispus? Why are we hiding behind locked doors while this is going on?
Because we're taking the safe play. We're not going out and doing something stupid that's counterintuitive.
To hell with that, Crispus. I didn't sign up to surrender to a Gestapo.
What are you going to do?
Something stupid.
Renee, listen. Head back to your apartment. I'll find a way to...
Goodbye, Crispus. I'm sorry for calling. See you on the flip side.
You there! Halt! You're trespassing.
I'm a cop.
Your force has been temporarily disbanded.
I'm aware of that.
Then you are also aware that you do not have permission to be on this property at this time.
The hell I don't. I'm the only one of the two of us with a badge. I had to go through months at the academy, get a degree, work hard to get that office in there. What did you have to do? Get a corrupt politician to sign an order.
Go home.
Bite me.
Enough, civilian. I'm only going to warn you one more...
Damn, that felt good. Though, it's a waste of good tequila. Let's get this done before your buddies show up. Alright, Bullock. This one's for you. It's been too long since you've been on, hasn't it? Now, let's see how long it takes him to show up.
You called?
God, that was quick. Batman? Is that really you?
Where's Jim Gordon, or is number 2?
Bullock's been arrested. The GCPD is under investigation. Gordon's lost all control. Where have you been?
Doesn't matter. I'm back.
I can see that. Are you packing heat?
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
We need to save Bullock and get this league stopped.
Are you willing to help?
I'll do what I can if I can get off of this rooftop.
That won't be a problem. I need someone on the inside. Someone I can trust.
I'll do my best, but I know someone else whose nose is even cleaner.
Introduce me.
You got it. Are you really back?
Yes. And with a vengeance.
Lucius Fox.
Good evening, Lucius. I've lived up my end of the bargain. His spine isn't fixed, but it's on the mend. He'll have to rest while the bones repair, but we've done what we can.
Thank you, Amanda. Mr. Wayne doesn't know the particulars, does he?
Oh, you mean about that little cell phone hack you showed us? Short answer, no, he doesn't. At least, not in full detail. That was an interesting trick, Lucius. No wonder it was so effective in catching the Joker all those years ago. You best keep that under wraps so it doesn't fall into the wrong hand.
Do you have what you needed?
I have one more pickup to make who has been extradited to Australia. But that's no concern of yours.
Is there anything else you need me to do?
Just stay your peachy little self, Lucius. Who knows? Our paths may cross again one day. Until then...
I should have seen that coming.
The signal was seen for miles, a beacon of hope in a dark time. This is one of several such bat signal reports made in the last week. Scattered reports of Batmen throughout the city have also been reported, with some as outlandish as a man-bat with wings and fangs swooping down from rooftops in the dead of night. More credible are the sightings of our hero taking to the streets on a motorbike, attacking League of Shadows checkpoints and sentries around the city. Regardless of the veracity of the claims, a new era of Batman's iconography has dawned. Is this our old hero reborn, or are these new vigilantes entirely? Only time will tell. In other breaking news, with the clearing of the rubble around Arkham Asylum's toppled atrium, a mystery has been unlocked within the foundations. The body is over 100 years old and was sealed in a lead coffin under the center of the main entrance. Speculation is that this may be the body of Amadeus Arkham, once thought to have been buried at
Slave.